I'll see how stable the stream is. If it starts being unstable, I might change things, but yeah, I don't have much pity at all, but I do have some polls saved. I'm counting the ones from like the summon residue. That's 20. 30. Nothing. 40.50.
Greetings, Rover. I will escort you for the time being.
Sanhua's jump scare. Yeah! Sick.
Oh, is a new match calling?
I was not guaranteed. Amazing. That was also the very last pull. I'll pull for weapon, but probably later since I can, oh wait. How much? Yeah, I don't have, I'm not that far away. Honestly, if I just scrounged up some asteroids, I might have been able to get a wave band
The divinity may foresee the future of the
if I
world.
was smart about it.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor. Awesome! I'll record our training and savor every detail of it. Our teamwork is getting better. Awesome! I'll record our training and savor every detail of it.
I do need to get to some of these, so that's what I'm going to spend energy on today. Currently, I do have a Claw Print set, and I'm taking it all. I put it on Shisha. For safekeeping. I could really do with better 3 costs, or a better 3 cost, and then the 1 costs are alright, but supposedly I want like one or 2 more energy rolls. Nowhere to Run. That's the name of her song, which is on Spotify already. The date released on YouTube. Excuse me. Okay. Overworld boss. I need a few of these. I was going to change to the fusion team for this, but this thing is probably resistant to fusion damage.
I am the Tempest. We'll face Judd. Thanks for watching. Ta-da! A grand overture. Let the show begin.
The knight's challenge has arrived. Repent, for silence beckons. Rise and crash! Charge forth with me. Windstorm! Sweep all away! Purge the impure! The power to split and merge matter.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Okay, 3 more. I'll probably need to spend all my energy on this guy.
Challenge has arrived.
And then some.
Wind calls, waves follow. Waves rise. Judgment strikes. The wicked will face judgment. Thanks for watching. Mind the tempo. Now presenting a poem of finale. Perish.
Begone, wicked souls! Repent, for silence beckons. Tides, rise and crash! Atonement.
Oh, I have 16 cubes. That's a good bit.
Shadows must be purged. Sounding the death knell. Charge forth with me. Windstorm. Sweep all away.
Wind calls, waves follow. Tempest of slashes. I am the Tempest. Hopefully this helps.
You can reflect that.
Ooh, the pitch is lowered. A perfect chord. Mind the tempo.
Nice, there's a crit rate one.
tuning in. Now presenting a poem of finale. Collapse.
Repent, for silence beckons. Exonerate. Torrents, rage on!
Look at how small Jacona is compared. Big lady.
Shadows must be purged. Sounding the death knell. Charge forth with me. Furious tides, split the heavens!
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment. Tempest of slashes. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. The wicked will face judgment.
Alright, I don't think that's enough, but I am going to visit the flower shop.
Leave it to me. Let me be there for everyone. As we head
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Could fight Lupa. Never finished the card game thing.
Let me be there for everyone. As we head toward
I shall have no... Do I look overexcited? Because in truth I am. All I want is to keep sparring with you.
Alright, collection spots. There's probably enough of these that I didn't need to go to the apothecary, but... yeah. I got some money to burn. May I say that, but I did run out of money when leveling up Echoes recently, so I had to spend energy on just money instead of skill materials, which I normally use it on.
Let me be there for everyone. As we head toward our shared future, leaving the
I shall have no more. Get me more. One more round, warrior. I want a rematch.
Alright, one more of this. 19 flowers. The music for this zone is good. It makes me not want to run into enemies. Huh? It's a flower. Actually, I didn't do the tutorial thing for it yet. It probably gives you flowers for it as well.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared.
I shall have no one tarnishing
9
Victory's
flowers.
honor.
I'm pretty close to pity on the weapon banner, I believe, as well, so shouldn't be that hard to get there. There's just story content stuff. Whoop.
You called, warrior? With me to victory! Flee, Bill! Into the spotlight!
Epic shot. In the limelight.
I love how Brant, like, never fits on his anchor. He teleports around and it's like a different place every time. Press when the white circle appears.
I smell fear. Caught you now! Lackluster. All or nothing!
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
I
Oh,
shall
my
have
flowers.
no one tarnishing victory's honor.
2 more.
Leave it to me.
2.
Thanks for watching.
Oh wait, this won't give me echoes. I was gonna fight them because Predithia lives on 1-drops. Or 1-drops? Hearthstone.
Mind the tempo.
1 cost echoes.
A perfect chord. Listen, the trio of destiny.
Purge the impure.
Teleport somewhere our boss won't spawn.
The power to split and merge matter.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor. I shall have as we advance from one battle to the next. Do you ever feel tired? I want to become stronger, wiser, and better. I want to be someone who's got your back, to be your most trusted fellow warrior.
Alright, did I get any good? These dudes. Yes. I did get some good ones. This has energy regen, that would be like the perfect deck. Okay. Fucking insane echo. Now I just need a good Karasaur. Actually, doesn't the sword give energy regen? It does. So this one is the weakest link, but at the same time, 58 crit rate, 216 crit damage isn't bad.
The power to split.
Time to hunt!
The moment at hand.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Howler Core, yeah, I guess it makes sense that those are this one. Ah, crap. I need more of these first. Oh, but base crit rate up would help that crit rate ratio thing from before. New weekly boss, Mats, huh? Listen to what people are saying. What are they saying? Stone statue break-in. Strange statues. When they returned. Scan, you say? Hey, does Lupa just run faster? I think she does. This? There's some big ass swords. Deliberately defaced inscription.
The moment.
Trial resonator
Make
just
it
for the sub quest. Just to read. Light cloud.
Make it fast.
Ah, shit.
How do you like
Free
these?
money. Are these things not gonna unfreeze? Oh, the shininess was supposed to be a hint.
You've come, warrior!
Hello.
The mighty guardian, Eudicus Arsenosa, is not the kind of echo too warm to crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming. But she is still an echo and can't talk.
Yeah. The story, although it was a while ago, it was like a split timeline.
These sounds.
Rover was in the past, the present, and the future. And something terrible happened to Lupa, and either she was a calamity or died to the calamity. Was the sole survivor of it? I don't
Did you feel
remember.
something just now?
I only heard.
Cristoforo was
strange
fucking
sounds.
with things.
Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
The Veil of Glory. It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest.
Yeah, I know. I read the text.
But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing. Only their weapons returned.
Huh?
Arsenosa's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered
How did their weapons
still
return?
carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone. To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing. Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsenosa's side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
Oh, right, the sword. Cardathia was
Before
missing.
meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered, indistinct frequency. It was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont, but the source eluded me at the time. But now, I found it. The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory.
She waits for us there. I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful, no? Perfect. Let's head out. What is it? Nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue.
In the trailer for Lupa, she got fucking poisoned by her ex-partner.
These days have been a feast of victories. Becoming champion, the glory, all thanks to you.
And her heart went crazy in like wolf mode. Cleansed her. Well, it's only happened like that again during this Aegon, and they were like, she hacked my spear, and then they were like, oh.
Why are so many appearing all at once?
They did hack the spear.
Glory is upon us! I smell fear.
Climax of the show!
I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like they spawned from thin air.
The admin spawned them.
It's just ahead. The Veil of Glory, where heroes are laid to rest.
You are from my homeland.
That girl just now, that was Mia. The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. I need to rethink everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cardathia, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cardathia arrived in Septimont alone. Now, if something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Threnodian. But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Threnodian was never able to establish influence here. The Threnodian controls the mind of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunesi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there. And it was there she vanished. Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Threnodian's corruption.
This clipping bothers me.
Frolova once said, the closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale. In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey.
The protagonist.
If the Mia I see is under the Threnodian's control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan? When I I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathia's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Threnodian's presence. Did they cross paths? If Cardathia is part of this story, could Lupa have forgotten? Was Frolova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the Dark Tide?
Is there something you need? Or... I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cardathia, but you could be right. I may have, and just forgotten about it. These past days, there have been moments when I feel lost. Forgetting what I was doing a heartbeat ago. I don't know if it's the Threnodian's work, but if something is wrong, and it's trying to twist my mind, you'd make the right call. You'd protect my honor and my dignity.
Surely it won't come to that.
There's more at stake than that, Lupa. I've heard the Septimont saying, all for glory, fear no death. But sometimes, living takes more courage than dying.
Well then, that'll do just fine. I trust you, warrior.
It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment.
I hear cowering prey.
Hold you now!
Oh, I like that instrument.
Let's start! Glory is upon us! Hut!
Those blades, spears, and halberd embedded in the stone. They're the weapons of the fallen heroes. We have a tradition in Septimont. Touch them and listen to the whispers of those who once wielded them.
Crushed Skull Man lives here, or died there rather.
Make it fast.
Yeah, probably.
This is Hercules' sword.
Hercules.
You remember the waters of the upper city, right?
Hercules
You
the
were looking for
percolator.
Cardathia. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago, the Dark Tide bore down on Raganese. And Septimont didn't escape. Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. He died in that cursed tide. His strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing. It's coming from underground.
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Raguna, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks power. Needs humans.
Oh no. Weak as fuck dragons.
More tacit discord, just like last time.
For a split second, the world shifted. Just like it did when I saw Mia. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears as well as tacit discords.
With me! To victory! Break darkness!
That's some attack.
At the helm!
The tidal blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
We'll clear it out first, then check if that sword is the source.
Huh? Oh.
First to the treasure!
Oh, there's a charge bar for this now. That's helpful. For that, like, knight sword swing thing. You had to hold it, but I didn't tell you how long you needed to do so, so... They added a bar. What a small quality of life buff.
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
This has gone on a little bit longer than I expected.
Lupa?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
Oh, okay. Doesn't let you jump off. I was curious. access.
In the story is it's yours.
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
What's that book?
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required.
Script? What?
I believe in you, warrior.
Huh?
To lose our strength
What's the
is
book
the
portal?
deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction, on the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter, the quill will fall. This play shall be torn from its author's hands. A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
It's cool art. If this is Hoyoverse, that would have been a black screen with text in front of it.
A dream? No. It couldn't. It's no dream. I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion's stage. The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartathea. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories.
How accurate.
The story of the great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumes Septimont, and that monstrous, the half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? A script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next. After Cartathea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the Dark Tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartathea saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off. But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Cartathea. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so we're stalling the Threnodian taking over the hub, which was that
District of Septimont,
like
submerged beneath the waters
observatorium
of the Dark
room
Tide.
where Lupa's spear broke the orb.
The Dark Tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud. Is the warrior? No. No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this. Quickly. In a past story, I came here with Cartathea.
I think this is similar to this might be similar to the Star Rail story. If you're caught up with that. The looping effects pile up over the thing that lasts between each story, which is like Threnodian getting more and more power from destroying the city over and over in the story. That's my loose understanding of it. Could be wrong.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
I feared as much. Then this is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about Septimont, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Cartathea. You saved me. But I can't help you in return.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Rinasita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Septimont, can I leave it to you?
No. You said it yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
You mean...
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching. But no matter what, you have a certain specialness. Once I sought to end it all. Someone stopped me. Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I return to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe she will come here and reshape this twisted story.
Oh, must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could meet her and see how she does it.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
All right, gods of the air. I'll try my best. First, tell me, what is that person's name?
I'm close to that abnormal frequency. You're in the submerged aqueducts.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the Silver Records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains. But now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water first.
Or if you swim.
After my role was erased, Cartathea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance. That's why I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimons once more. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago? After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimon mean to you? I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower. Of course. Maybe I can awaken this sleeping giant of glory. In Septimontian tradition, when it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. Covered in...
Why is there a robot here?
Can't just clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too.
Move! Hit triumph at the spear tip! Break darkness! Ah! Glory is upon us! With me!
Is that all? I smell fear.
Into the spotlight! With me!
really like her combat animations. Spinning around. Especially the slide with that one. With the spear spinning above her. It's an identical animation. Oh god, what have you done? Why did they invent a robot that could do that?
Need to check for more patrol units nearby. I hick.
Together we howl! The fight is on! Yes! Into the spotlight!
Cool.
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower. That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
I see. So this is all the treasure I couldn't get before. Well, where the hell am I now? You know what this feels like? This feels like, the Golden City from Elden Ring. City of the Erd Tree, forget what it's called. I guess I'm not far down enough for that one.
Just this gate standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open. I'll have to find another route. Huh? Huh. The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know. Septimonte's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman? Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts. Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate, using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
The heart.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, and I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
Prey secured!
What already shows you what the sewers look like.
I hear cowering.
Triumph at the spear tip! Into the spotlight! With me, I'll end you!
Oh yeah, there's also auto dodge in your kit.
The fight is on!
It's not like true auto dodge because you take damage, but it's half the damage. And it lets you continue your combo as if you had just dodged
Try that again.
instead of been hit and then like get knocked out of a combo.
This place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared. Ugh, the irony. A Septimontian aiding the enemy to build their den in the heart of our city. Even the impregnable Griffon's fortress crumbles from within.
Tube.
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is, in its own way, remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
It?
You spoke with the Threnodian.
Oh.
Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tide swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons. Oh.
Oh. So Mia was also possessed to do the thing that Lupa ended up doing.
Well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood. Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Christophoru. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Renacita. Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
And what if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
Disgusting. To treat Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable. What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death?
Are there people holograms? Or these are the catacombs? So for like the dead, I guess?
Pretty good haul. Prey secured. I hear cowering prey. With me to victory! Glory is upon us! With me! That's some attack. Time to fight! Triumph at the spear tip! Boom! Into the spotlight! With me! Here, I'll end you! Together we howl!
Sounds a bit like Metroid music. Wee wee woo. Background.
Still lingering, Mia. A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Where are you going?
To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
That was never mine. The arena. I don't need this victory.
But I
raised by them. You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you, and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
No. Viburnum. My flowers.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
Ain't that some shit?
Viburnum. The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh, I understand. It's a flower often given to gladiators. A symbol of victory. I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore. The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me. Cartothea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here. And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others. And I've underestimated myself, too. But you, the arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you! Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont. Built by the hands of the people, not the Sentinel and not the Threnodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Cartathea, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Rinascita. They belong to no gods but their own.
Oh. I thought it was a cutscene.
And to be a puppet. Does not scare me.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. I believe in you, warrior.
I swear, by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
That's just Impermanence Heron. You can't trick me.
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was ruined. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and of the aged. With sharp blades and silvered tongue, he struggled for power and reveled in slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
combo. Sound like Risk of Rain now.
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word. Proud, pitiful, cry.
That's one bendy spear.
Race to the finish. To face death with the crown of glory. Fight my will. Let this light burn in all its fury. There is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
What? Isn't Scar in jail?
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Oh dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
I like how the page literally burned. They've also, yeah, Septima music is like heads and shoulders above the rest of the music from this game. Like, before Renacita, this game had like no good music. They had some good like overworld music, but no good like fighting or boss music. I realize I said the word like about 30 times in the last 2 sentences, so I will try to rein it in.
Is gone. Well done, Lupa.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
Abigail, reveal yourself.
Finally, I can stick my head out. Rover, are you okay?
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimon? I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me. First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a Tadar.
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Rip Doomsday. Exchange information.
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here, it was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this Sonoro. I found Lupa in the city. We traveled together for a time. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you. I battled the playwright. And
That was the game, I didn't skip that.
stripped him of his ability to control the script. Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this Sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it. To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia has long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks, a limitation of his resonance ability. This is why he erased. Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
What the hell is the deal with the central hub?
Within the Veil of Glory was established by the Sentinel. Activating it requires 2 key conditions. The Threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very reason. I struck a significant blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the central hub earlier, it endured.
Throughout this journey, I often saw the...
It seems the Threnodian was attempting to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt... Is there anything else you wish to ask? Apart from the playwright, I also encountered 2 other Fraxidus leaders.
Surely they must be Frolova and... Scar.
How is he in Renacita?
I never had the chance to confront either of them directly.
I guess the playwright could have, like, swapped him with someone who wasn't in prison.
You wish to ask? The Threnodian's frequency has vanished. There is something else. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of...
You need to head to the Black Shores. They've been dealing with the Threnodian for years.
The Black Shores? If it's a place you trust...
Need to use the restroom, I'll be back. You're wrong. Screen. Feeling a lot better now. Wasn't like the verge of taking a nap.
The event that brought forth the Dark Tide, it must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the Dark Tide, unable to escape, until I met Cartathea. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Vale of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts. It had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using the Fraxidus' Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. My death. Well, I had failed to expose the family's match-fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Vale of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then, in the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonoro world created by the Fraxidus began to blur. But in those 3 days of the story where Cartathea didn't rescue me, I would always die on the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust. Is there anything else you want to know? Cartathea saved me. We wandered the abandoned city of Septimont and pieced together that the Fraxidus and the Threnodian were the true architects of the chaos. Yet in the end, my role was claimed by the Threnodian. But before I was lost to oblivion, I think it was that frequency that unknowingly led to our paths crossing in the story.
Interesting. So she got like a tether to reality.
Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing. Many years ago, but Domina Julia recovered her broken body from the... For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiment. The Threnodian took control
that's
of
what the...
Mia's corpse, turning it into
That's what the test tube thing was for.
Half-sea creature monstrosity. The last trace of Mia's reverberate. Is there anything else you want to know?
That is about it.
Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body.
When you defeated the Threnodian.
Yeah, thanks to you and Cartathea. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Vale of Glory, too.
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
Huh?
It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning. I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction, it leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning Tacet Discords.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself. But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest. Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Travel through a silver veil above the drifting mist. A shining path, the stars revealed.
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more.
A lot of songs with lyrics this patch as well.
It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think she would have wanted to rest here.
Griffins call, banners gold, glory haunts beyond the Colosseum.
It's beautiful.
A
Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments. And all our hopes.
In the solemn breeze, the stone still hung with ancient walls.
Wait, what? When did this happen?
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Nice, better healing. I didn't somehow get more of these, did I? Nope.
The moment at hand, this very moment, is the best of all.
Oh, they're alive now.
I hear cowering prey.
There's a lot of dead people here.
I'll end you!
We should have done something about this, maybe.
That's some attack. Ooh, now's the second half. Here. With me! Together we howl!
At the helm! Ow! Careful! Climax of the show! More passion! Same.
Together we vanish. Mind's eye.
Upon contact with water. Wait, what? So he awoke them and killed them? Hasn't it rained before? Wait. That's why you stopped us from smashing the statues? Wouldn't that have worked though? What? So they're both responsible for killing those people?
Glad you found them useful.
Glad you found them useful, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before he can get a 10 pull ready. Maybe not that long. Banners never fall.
Guests of the unkind. Make it fast. Make it fast.
The hell is this? Sonic the Hedgehog slide rails. Your momentum completely stops when you switch rails. I missed one. It won't be a perfect score. Secret route. Wait, am I gonna have to do the whole fucking thing because the door closed behind me? God damn it. I walked forward 2 steps and I was locked out of the rewards. And the rewards spawned late. So I didn't even know there was something to not exit the room for. Guess we're doing this again. But I can't read the dialogue this time. They were talking about how, like, Diffraction has set up a temporary base here, but also, like, where? This is just a mine shaft with rails.
Look, shinies.
Yeah, it doesn't reopen. Sitting at 40 pity-ish. I guess I'm not that close. Although not getting this isn't a huge deal. It does buff the team though, which is pretty good. But it's also unique to Lupa. It's probably okay for Kelcharo though, not that I even use that dude. Maybe it's best to wait for Frolova to come out, because I don't have a Havoc team. Electric, Fire, Wind, Ice is scuffed, Spectro is perfect. The music note's gonna come back this way if I just wait.
With me!
you get first dibs.
Such an amazing fight.
Oh yeah, this is the no longer flooded area. That makes sense.
I'll end you! Support you now! Lackluster!
I hear cowering.
Face me, coward! Try that again. Into the spotlight with me! To victory!
At the helm!
That's some attack.
Let the flames rise!
Pew pew!
The compass points this way. Ah, the scent of history. You earned it. You keep it. First to the treasure. Ha. Woohoo!
Where treasure?
The compass points this way. Ooh, any wine inside?
Is this a story place I missed?
Beyond my beloved horizon! Woohoo! First to the treasure!
Yeah, it's a story place I've been to. But I should hang right here. It's an area with stuff in it. I already went this way. What's this pointing me to? Yeah, I just did that.
Winds of the wild. Winds of the wild.
Hiding there, huh?
Might be attached to a quest.
Winds of the wild.
Rain screen.
Greetings, fearless gladiator.
This is voiced.
Our champions revel in sculptures, hunts, and the roaring cheer of horns. But remember, a peaceful Septimont depends on every hero to track down those pesky tacit discords.
Oh, is this timed?
fear cowering prey.
Epic shot. In the limelight. Same.
Together we vanquish.
Different role.
Sever. Mind's eye.
How do you like these? Make it fast.
Perish in flames. Mind's eye.
Guests of the unkind,
Take form.
who's the caged bird now?
Sever.
Triumph through sacrifice.
My blade. Tip the me!
Yearns.
Glory is upon us! With me to victory!
Epic shot. Victory's mine. Climax of the show. Same.
Together we
Factor,
vanquish.
different role.
Crosscut. Sever. Clear as the blaze.
No need to dwell.
Beckon the divine flames.
Great! Burn to dust! Face me,
It's a crazy intro skill.
into the spotlight! The fight is on! Together we
At the helm. In the limelight. Ooh, any wine inside? Brad salutes you. Let the flames rise! Same.
Who's the caged bird now?
Sever.
Think fast.
Mind take form.
Feathers incinerate.
Tip the me! Caught you now! With me!
show! Perfect finale. Huh. Same
Together we
actor,
vanish.
different role.
My take form. Perish in flames. Think fast. Beckon the divine flames. Sever.
Nice. Hidden treasure on the map.
How do you like these? Glad you found them useful.
Why is it popping that open every time I open one?
Winds, heed my command. Oh.
That's showing me where the next one is.
Make it fast. Glad you found them useful. How do you like these? Make it fast. Oh.
There's even more.
Make it fast. Glad you found them useful.
Oof. Alright, that's probably all of them for that area. Yeah, I mean close to a 10 full. These things are really good.
Guests of the unkind.
Come on, pal.
Feathers incinerate. Who's the caged bird now?
Been playing for 3 hours, please stop. Noted.
How do you like these? Make it fast.
Also, apparently I should be killing stuff in between. To raise the level.
Make it fast. Diego. Beckon the divine flames.
Together we rock!
Oh dear.
Died instantly.
Glad you found them useful. Make it fast. Guests of the unkind.
Stage is yours.
My blade, your
Never surrender.
I hear cowering prey.
Glory is upon us! Triumph at the spear tip!
At the helm! Tis but a splash! Let the flames rise! Same act,
together we vanquish.
different role!
Mind's eye. Sever. Who's the caged bird now? Glad you found them useful. Oh, look, shinies. Crosscut. Sever. Beckon the divine flames. Sever.
Chip the me! Face me, coward! With me to victory! Die, evil! All or nothing! Together we howl!
Is that all?
With me!
Pew pew! Keep it in the limelight! Same act,
Together we vanquish.
different role!
Guests of the unkind.
Serendipity.
Clear as the blaze. Think fast. Feathers incinerate. Be reduced to cinders. Sever.
Chip the me!
I smell
With me!
Together we
Actor,
vanquish.
different role.
My blade yearns. Take form. Perish in flames. Break! Back the divine flames. How do you like these? There you are. Oh. How do you like these? Beckon the
Nope, that's not the right
divine
button.
flames. Oh. Guests of the unkind.
What's the point of killing these?
Perish in flames.
Brad salutes you. You earned it. You keep.
A lot of treasure in this update.
Ah, the scent of history.
I still haven't found the thing I was looking for anyway. No frame droppage yet today.
Ooh, any wine inside? Brad's. Perfect. Let the flames rise. Pew pew. A little mishap. Same
Together we
actor,
vanquish.
different role.
Oh. Look. Shinies. Glad you found them useful. Guests of the unkind. fast. Mine's are... How do you like these?
Secret chest.
My blade yearns. Mind's eye. Glad you found them useful. Make it fast. Guests of the unkind.
You will yield. Together we rise.
Take form. Feathers incinerate. Oh, dear. How do you like these?
This feels like the real Aegon running around killing everything.
Make it fast. Guests of the unkind. Make it fast. Make it fast. Glad you found them useful.
I'm not supposed to fight you yet.
The cycle.
It one-shot me. Why is 9 right next to 16?
Brad salutes you. Victory's mine in the limelight. Keep same act.
Together we vanquish. Mind's eye. Oh, look, shinies. Make it fast. Guests of the unkind. My blade yearns. Make it fast. Take form. Who's the caged bird now?
Applaud for me! Caught you now! Lackluster! The fight is on! Into the spotlight! Here!
Epic shot. Climax of the show. The scent of history. First to the treasure, Brad salutes you. Let the flames rise! Pew pew!
Together we vanish.
Different roll.
Perish in flames.
Clear as the blaze, my blade take form. Cross. Sever.
Beckon the divine flames.
With me! Together! With me! To victory! Try that again. Time to fight! Glory in the punch!
At the helm. Climax of the show!
Timely support! Woohoo!
Same act,
Together we vanish.
different roll.
The cycle.
No.
Life.
Together we have the fight is on!
More passion. Ow! Careful. Let the flames rise! Here's to... Same act,
Together we vanish.
different roll.
Oh, look, shinies.
You earned it. You keep.
Woohoo!
Ah, the scent of it.
Beyond my beloved horizon. First to the treasure.
Ooh, any wine inside?
Brad salutes you. Let's do this together. Listen carefully. Climax of the show!
You earned it. You keep it.
Victory's mine! First to the treasure! Ah, the scent of history.
Where is this? Like in the wall. It can't be.
First to the treasure! Beyond my beloved horizon! Woohoo!
It's an elevator.
The compass points this way. Brad salutes you. The compass points this way. The compass points this way. The compass points this way. Brad salutes you. First to the treasure!
It's still in a wall? Still on a wall, snake eater.
Scent of history.
Place is labyrinthine.
The compass points this way. Pew pew. Ooh, any wine inside? You earned it. You keep it.
Nice, that's the last one.
Brad salutes you. Perfect finale. More passion. Whee! Ah, the scent of history.
It's a temple. You only live once. Damn.
First to the treasure. Huh. Brad salutes you. Climax of the show!
Together we vanquish. Glad you found them useful.
I think this area was a bit empty before. Is it really just the water that was holding everything back? See a lot of
Guests of
treasure.
the unkind. Feathers incinerate. Sever. Make it fast. Oh, look, shinies. Beckon the divine flames. Crosscut. Sever.
Chip the me! I smell fear with me! Glory is upon us! The fight is on!
Epic shot. In the limelight.
Pew pew!
Together we vanquish. Now that's perish in flames. Sever. Make it fast. Be reduced to cinders.
Break!
My blade
Burn to dust!
burns.
Face me, coward! Together we howl! Prey secured!
I hear coward.
Hold you now! Triumph at the spear tip! Die, evil!
At the helm. Let the flames rise. Let's do this together. Passion. Ooh, any wine inside?
444.
Woohoo! Ah, the scent of history. You earned it. You keep it. Ah, the scent of history. Brad salutes you. Beyond my beloved horizon. Ooh, any wine inside? Climax of the show!
Camera did not know what to do there.
Together we vanquish. Mind's eye. Strike! Oh, look, shinies. Guests of the unkind.
It's a big thing.
Beckon the divine flames.
It's gone.
How do you like these? Make it fast.
Look how the treasures are tinted with red so you can see them a bit easier.
Glad you found them useful. Guests of the unkind. Take form. Be reduced to cinders.
Great! Kid the me! Caught you now! Try that again. Into the spotlight! With me, Ryan at the spear tip! Meaningless move.
Listen carefully. Climax of the show!
Attack is one!
Lupa has little extra attacks if you ult while
Together we vanquish.
she's still in this like
Who's the caged
cooldown
bird
period of
now?
her forte thing.
Feathers.
I said cooldown, I meant the window, like the active window.
Victory's mine! Let the flames rise! A little mishap. Same
Together we
actor,
vanquish.
different role.
Now that's a hassle. Mind's eye. Triumph through sacrifice. No need to dwell.
If you could stop disappearing, that would be cool.
Applaud for me! With me to victory! Break darkness!
Perish.
You get first dibs.
hear cowering prey.
I'll end you!
You get first dibs.
Prey secured!
I hear cowering prey.
Glory in the punch with me! The fight is on! Together we... How?
More passion! Listen carefully. Keep the climax of the show!
Nice teamwork! Woohoo!
Perfect finale. Pew pew. Huh. I know. Ooh, any wine inside?
Max Glory.
Woohoo! Brad salutes you. In the limelight! A little mishap.
Together we vanquish. Take form. Beckon the divine flames. Sever. Feathers incinerate.
Kid the me!
You get first dibs.
I hear cowering prey.
Triumph at the spear tip!
That's on attack.
Epic shot. Victory's mine. Ah! Let the flames rise!
Together we vanquish. Cross cut. Sever. Break. Take form. Who's the caged bird now?
Applaud for me! Face me, coward!
Together we vanish.
Different roll.
Take form. My blade yearns. From defense. Beckon the divine flames.
With me to victory! Please, Bill! Into the spotlight! With me!
Climax of the show! Keep Same actor,
Together we vanish.
different role.
My take form.
God, that down period was very short.
Be reduced to cinders.
Sever! Chip to me! With me!
Ooh, now's the second half.
Glory is upon us! The fight is on! Into the spot!
At the helm. Let the flames rise!
Pew, pew.
Ow! Careful! Tis but a splash. Let the tempest strike harder. First to the treasure. Same.
Together we vanish.
Crosscut. Sever!
No need to dwell on it. Make it faster. Beckon the
What?
divine
Wait, did it?
flames.
Okay, no, it didn't heal the full, it just got its shield back.
Coward! With me!
It's incredibly strong shield.
I'll end you! Together we triumph at the spear tip! Bring darkness!
In the limelight! Listen carefully. Same
Together we
actor,
vanish.
different role.
Think fast. Perish in flames. Feathers incinerate. Make it fast. My blade yearns. Be reduced to cinders.
Sever! Applaud for me! Glory is upon us! With me to victory!
That's some attack.
Together we with me!
Epic shot. Tis but a splash. Let the flames rise! A little mishap. This is getting fun. Listen carefully. Same
Together we vanish.
different role.
Take form. Perish in flames.
the caged bird now?
Sever! That's some attack. I smell fear. Into the spot with me! To victory!
At the helm! More passion! Climax of the show!
Jeez.
Perfect finale.
The shield on this thing is crazy.
Same act,
Together we vanquish.
different role.
Minds beckon the divine flames. Take form. Chip to me! I'll end you! Glory is upon triumph at the theater! Break darkness with me! Together we howl!
Let the flames rise! Listen carefully. Same act,
Together we vanquish.
different role.
Make it fast. Think fast. Be reduced to cinders. Feathers and strike. My blade yearns. Applaud for me! Is that all? That's some attack.
Ah.
Shame. Time to fight. Mean into the spot. The fight is on.
Epic shot. Pew pew. Perfect finale. Climax of the show. Same act,
Together we vanquish.
different role.
My blade yearns. Sever. Take form. Beckon the divine flames.
It's going down.
Make it fast. Chip to me! Together we with me to victory! Flee, Phil!
At the helm.
With me!
Listen carefully. Pew pew. In the limelight. Same act,
Together we vanquish.
different role.
Feathers and cinders. Sever!
Who's the caged bird now?
Break! Burn to dust! Into the spotlight! Triumph at the theater!
Epic shot. Victory's mine. Let the flames rise. A little mishap. Tis but a splash. Keep it the same act.
Together we vanquish.
Different role.
Mind's eye. Clear as the blaze. Sever. Be reduced to cinders. Make it
Applaud for me!
fast.
That's some attack.
The fight is on! Die, evil! Glorious!
Climax of the show!
Attack is won!
Same
Together we
actor,
vanquish.
different
Who's the caged bird now?
role.
Sever. Take form.
Well, that's good practice for the rotation.
Look, shinies. Glad you found them useful. Make it fast. Make it fast.
Brad salutes you. Ah! Victory's mine! Listen carefully. Ah! Ah! Ooh, any wine inside? You earned it. You keep it. Beyond
It's
my
the Fatalis
beloved
sword
horizon.
from Generations Ultimate. Oh. Guess I could have gotten more buffs. Yeah, I'm only at 50 pity. Alright, well, I'm a little bit spent right now for all that stuff, so I'm gonna call it here.